To be announced, major update. What will it be? Hero Pass. Jagex, you did not just do that. How many days has it been since release? "22 days. 22 days. Rune Pass, Yak Track, and now Hero Pass 22 days after one of the biggest releases in RuneScape ever. Yes, the third iteration of RuneScape Battle Pass is upon us, and not just that, so whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, and I'm not sure if enjoy is the right word here, but enjoy. The Yak Track system is being removed and being replaced by a Battle Pass system called Hero Pass. Now make no mistake, this is essentially the same system except in a different jacket. The reason behind the replacement of the Yak Track is that the mods do not believe the Yak Track was designed to fit with all types of playstyles and didn't fit well into natural play. What the mod said during the review livestream is basically a, oh, you also need to do this kind of system. Now that's a sensible take and something I agree with. So what exactly is Hero Pass then? Well, in Hero Pass you gain hero points to progress through level tiers by doing anything, by doing clues, skilling, bossing quests, and so on. In addition to regular gameplay, there will be daily, weekly, and special missions to complete for additional hero points, speeding up progression. Some of these missions, like weekly basic missions, need to be completed in their respective week, while weekly general missions are added to your Hero Pass and can be completed whenever, as long as they're completed within the entirety of the Hero Pass, so you can essentially save them up. Special missions will be missions that try to get you to complete recently added content, like new quests, new bosses, new skilling content, whatever it may be. In the first Battle Pass or Hero Pass, it's going to be Necromancy and Fort for Info-related content. Now for players that have already completed that new content, they will automatically be completed upon logging in, which is nice to hear. Reward tiers 1 to 99 each require 1000 hero points each, which every moderately active player will be able to complete according to Jagex. What exactly moderately active is, I don't know. Let's give Jagex the benefit of the doubt and say that takes 2 hours per day.
It won't feel that different. If you just play a lot of RuneScape in a skill and kill way and you just generally complete the Yak Tracks, the new system you'll play it, you'll complete the Hero Pass. If you don't play in the exact way that the Yak Track asked you to play, this is a huge benefit because now the things that you do actually do give you a benefit.
After level 99, every single level leading up to 120 will cost 3000 hero points to unlock. How many tiers did the previous Yak Track have again? 70. This essentially has 99 plus 60 because the last 20 levels are 3 times as long. So assuming the levels take just as long as a Yak Track level, despite you being able to do it through other means like clues or whatever, this Battle Pass is 2 times as long as the previous Yak Track, which would lead me to assume that if you want to buy skips, you would need more bonds in total, which means more bond sales. Bond price goes up, more people buy bonds, maybe that's the goal, I don't know. I need more information, but first impression wise, that's going to be a long Battle Pass. While leveling through the Hero Pass, you'll also earn emblems, which you can use in the Hero Pass store, which is pretty much the Yak Coin store, in which you can get old cosmetics that you might have missed. Now that you kind of know what's going on, what kind of rewards can you expect? Well, just like a Yak Track, you'll be able to get some outfits, pets, titles, and weapon overrides. Credit where credit is due, I really like the way some of these outfits look, and I also like simplified weapon designs that aren't too over the top, basically. New cosmetic types included in this Battle Pass are overhead icons, tool overrides, and even conjure overrides, which again look really sick. Once unlocked, every time you spawn a conjure, you'll get a random look based on a set of 5 looks. You have all 5, by the way, which is really cool. I've wanted to see these ever since Necromancy's release. There's also satchels, which will give you 2 tiny protein packs and 2 random rewards like Slayer VIP tickets, effigies, dungeoneering token boxes, and component bags. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, the usual stuff you'd expect. The total XP buff you can gain in every single skill type is lower than Yak Track, as you're only able to get up to a maximum of a 15% XP buff throughout the remainder of the event. But there is something really interesting and new to this Battle Pass called a content buff, for which you gain charges at different level reward tiers. The rewards being charges mean you can use them whenever you want, although the mods did confirm that your charges will be removed after the event ends. So you still have to use them within 3 months, but this does give you time to choose when you want to use them. The buffs seem pretty good. The Trailblazer buff allows you to reduce a clue scroll step by 1, which will cost a single charge for every time you do so. The Fort Artisan buff is, I believe, a 10-minute long-lasting buff. The Headhunter buff seems incredibly powerful for a double XP event, as you'd be able to choose your Slayer task over and over as long as you have charges, as 1 charge is used every time you pick your Slayer task. The Chaos Ward buff allows you to reduce incoming damage in the Zamorakian Undercity, and that includes the Zamorak boss, by 20%. Which is huge, but do note that you won't get a kill time or leaderboard position when using this buff for your run.
We do have restrictions, so anything like high scores and I think it's kill times and whatnot will definitely be restricted. You are warned of this when you go to do it, so you won't just get an automatic 20% to go and compete with others in boss times and high scores.
And the Lumberjack Ingenuity buff is pretty much the same thing as the Woodcutting Perk Enhance item from that Soul Die event. For those of you wondering about your existing booster, yak skips, and challenge tokens, well, those will be converted into new Hero Pass points. Players who've earned the Yak Progress booster will gain 10 levels upon release. For every Yak track skip you had, you'll gain 1 level. And all daily challenge tokens will be converted to 125 points each, so 8 daily challenge skip tokens would be converted to a whole level. Okay, so far it seems like a Yak Tracker reskin, but with reduced daily scape and being forced to do X content. Sounds like an improvement. But wait, why are daily challenge skip tokens being removed? Oh. Because daily challenges are being removed. Daily challenges are gone as we know it, and, well, next week, will become those daily missions in the Hero Pass. Daily missions will no longer reward treasure hunter keys and offer reduced experience. You will gain a small, medium, and then a large lamp for each tier of the daily mission. Now, currently, daily challenges give you around a large XP lamp worth of experience for completing them. Now, unless you're extending your challenges, this would mean you would be getting more experience in total from your daily challenges, but Jagex wants them to last just under an hour. Now, I'm not sure about you, but completing my daily challenges takes like 1 to 5 minutes depending on the skill I set them to. Now, it seems like they are essentially nerfing daily challenges because they take longer and you're no longer getting those powerful treasure hunter keys for free. Removing treasure hunter keys from dailies, whether a challenge or in the form of a mission on a battle pass, is completely unnecessary, especially in a system so ingrained in how we play RuneScape today. The argument presented for removing keys is ridiculous. Have a listen.
What we've ended up with free keys essentially is that we've given out a massive number of free keys, and then we've just rebalanced treasure hunter around the amount of free keys. So we want to give out less free keys simply so that the keys that you have matter more, essentially. So people have noticed that their free keys don't go as far, and that it's essentially just the economy of how keys work. So it looks like a nerf, but it's not actually a nerf. It's just again, you end up with all of these keys, you open all the things, you store an enormous amount of proteans and things in your bank. That becomes then the default way to play the game. And that's not RuneScape. I think everyone can agree to that. It's a very odd way to play RuneScape. You log it even when you're not actively playing. You should still log in and get your free keys, get your proteans, stick them in the bank. When you then do come to play, you have an enormous number of these things to play. And so we've seen this very strange meta evolve around that, which was never intentional.
Now, the reason I say the argument is ridiculous is because Treasure Hunter will still exist to be exploited by people who are willing to spend real money to gain stockpiles of MTX items. I cannot believe he actually said that on stream, because his argument would have made total sense if Treasure Hunter didn't exist. People stockpiling tons and tons of items to then just AFK skills is likely not intended game design. I mean, you want people to be having fun and engaging with their game instead of AFKing every double XP event, right? I totally understand what Mojang is trying to change here.
Why engage with any of the content that's designed to actually be played there when you've got a bank full of things to engage with? So it's partly about that.
But as long as Treasure Hunter exists, that is completely pointless. Removing the amount of keys non-paying customers can obtain increases the pay-to-win advantage wills have over regular players, as keys give access to large amounts of skilling dummies, protein items, processors, and bonus XP. Wait, hold on, I need to correct myself. It's not pointless. That was wrong. It's more profitable to make a change like this because you're extending the grind of non-paying customers by doing this, making pay to skip more enticing. I want to share more thoughts about this topic, but I also still need to edit this video and I'd like to go to bed at a normal time, so I'm going to end it off here. I can't believe Jagex dropped this 22 days after skill release instead of giving us good news like the next necromancy boss and details on it, or like other combat skills going to 120. It's crazy how they thought that this would be a good idea. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Be sure to let me know what you think of Hero Pass down in the comments below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
The reason we do it is that we want to make sure that we're doing this right. If we want to find out if this is really going to work, if we can shift our focus to it, we need to do it properly. And, you know, we've sucked up a bit of sentiment issues along the way.